our next comic just got back from the Laughing Skull Comedy Festival in Atlanta, and he will be in the main room all weekend, guys. Give it up for Joe Bryant!
Come on. You guys want to have some fun tonight? Yeah. Why not, right? Let's have some fun. The rest of the world just sucks out there right now, right? Like, it's like raining and there's news. So let's, I don't watch it, but I'm sure there's bad news. So let's just, like, while we're in our little bubble here, let's have a good time. Is that cool with you? You got your good sweater on. You're wearing your good hoodie, the best view of the stage right here. Hope you enjoy profiles all night. Nice. Thanks for showing up on time. This is gonna be fun. Let's have a good time, all right? I wanna have fun tonight because I just got back from Las Vegas. I don't know if y'all ever been out this place. A couple of, just a group of Christians in the front. They're like, no, Laughlin, and we river raft. And the Vegas people, like, you live in LA, right? Made some noise over here. You live in LA, and when you go to Vegas, you do the drive or the fly? Drive. You drive. Oh, all right. You carpool, apparently. All right. I do the drive. I don't get the people who fly to Las Vegas, right? Because when you No, I don't get them. Unless you're against the airline industry. You're like, horse and carriages. I don't get you fly people. Because when you fly to Las Vegas, my friend, and you know this, it's a 45-minute flight on Southwest, right? When you have that sweet, sweet comedian money, you take the good airlines. 45-minute flight. That's time for 1, maybe 2 alcoholic beverages, right? But when you drive, you know what I'm saying? You got a few more you can throw. And it's mostly straight roads when you hit the desert, you guys. It's easy. Like, look, here's the thing. I'm not advocating driving drunk. I'm advocating getting there loaded. Like, it's a timing thing, right? Right? You know what I'm talking. Like, you want to be pulling off on the 15 on a Tropicana Boulevard right when you're in your sweet spot of drinking. Right? That's like when you know your name, but you're not quite sure how to spell it. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, you want to be in that moment all the time. Then you just pull into Circus and party it up. You know? I like Circus. And then you're like, oh no, it's a bunch of kids here, better get 500 feet away. You know what I'm saying, brother? High five right there. Said the creepiest exchange with an audience member ever. And here's why. I went for a pretty creepy, inappropriate child touching joke. Inappropriate, totally inappropriate. And I thought, if I high five someone, there's no way it's going to be reciprocated. There's no way there's going to be a registered sex offender sitting right dead center in a comedy club under the lights in Burbank. There's no way. He's going to fold his arms and be like, I'm not going to high five that. That's creepy. It's all right. He's registered. I like how you know. I like how you were his neighbors? Oh, perfect. All right. Halloween, not in your neighborhood. I love Circus though. I don't care what y'all say. Stay at your fancy hotels. I love Circus. Me, the Cowboys, Asians, we rock that place. Here's why I love Circus, you guys. Here's why I love it. Circus acts above your head the whole time. That's exciting. That's gambling. That's Vegas. Cirque du Soleil can kiss my ass. Pardon my French Canadian. They can kiss my ass, Cirque du Soleil. $150 for nosebleed seats for Zoomanity to watch a bunch of people I don't understand jump pole to pole? No. I want to sit in my nickel slot machine, drinking my watered-down Bloody Mary, while a drunk ex-stripper does trapeze above my head. That's exciting. I can get a stiletto in the cranium at any time. Life is done. That's a gamble. Worst, I lose 15 cents all night. You know what I'm saying? That for me is fun. Married couples make noise. No, I'm sorry. No, that wasn't the question. I'm just saying married couples make noise. Like you're fucking like the whole time. Like you're loud as a people. Like it's annoying kind of. You know what I mean? I'm married to a girl. I gotta say that. Just in case you see me doing some sketchy things in the Sears parking lot after the show for free drinks. You'll just go, oh, his heart's not in it. He's getting free drinks. I understand now. Been married for 7 years. Yeah, in a row. Same girl. I like how the one girl screams. Are you with the, is that, you, did you scream right there? No, who, behind you? The girls who aren't married? Or are you just like, are you happy I'm off the market? Are you like, thank God, one less dork to have to deal with at Barney's Beanery? 7 years, man. We were together for 17. Yeah, so do the math on that and discover the power of procrastination. You know what I mean? You're like, not yet, I'm waiting to make sure. I love her though, I love my wife. My wife is amazing. My wife is the most amazing, most beautiful, funniest woman that I am going to be with till my late 40s. You know what I'm saying? Just like, love you guys. No, I love her. I love her. I love her. I don't make fun of my wife on stage. I'm one of those comedians who actually loves their wife, so I don't mock her on stage or anything. I dig her. Like, she's really cool. I actually dig my wife. That being said, you guys, she's not here, and her cooking is damn atrocious. Awful cooking. Everything else, fantastic. Her cooking is nasty, and it's okay. She knows it. She knows her cooking is awful. I'm not spilling beans here. In fact, spilled beans, best dish she ever made. It is awful. Here's the problem. She insists on doing it. And as her husband, because I love her, I have to adapt my body to be like, okay, this is true love. I will adapt to whatever you love doing, even though you're awful at it. Like, are there any married couples married couple right here? Not married? Okay, cool. We're not gonna get into that right now. It's all right. It's all right. I don't know if people know you here. Let's not delve. This isn't Dr. Phil. Married couples front row? I know you're not married. You're a registered sex offender. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry if you're on a first date or something. That would actually suck. No? Do you even know her right here? You just met her? Well, there you go. Sorry about that. All right. Married couples in the front row? Married couple right here. I'm sorry about it.
I'm so young.
Well, he was in the middle of eating a salad. I didn't know if he was straight or not. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I'm kidding. He's got a lot of facial hair, which just threw me off even more. No. Married couple, now to my brother right here. Are you with someone who is awful at something but loves to do it? Don't look at it. Don't look at him. Don't look at it. We're having a moment. We're having a bromance here, all right? Don't look at him. Are you, just blink twice if it's yes. And she's awful at something and she insists on doing it. Yes or no? No? You say, because you want a nice car ride home. I know, exactly. Here's the thing. My wife, she insists on cooking and she loves doing it and I have to adapt. Here's the thing, and I think that's true love. If you're with someone that loves doing it and you just have to enjoy. I think it's like if you have kids. I don't have kids. We don't have kids. But I think it's like when your kid brings you home like a really crappy finger painting from school. You know what I mean? And as a parent, because you love your kids, you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. You're so talented. This is mommy and daddy? An airplane. Awesome. That's amazing. We're going to hang that right here on the fridge. That's right. So when daddy wakes up at night and he wants a midnight snack, he'll look at that and lose his appetite. That's a good place for it. That crappy finger painting, my wife's cooking. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's an embodiment of it. She knows it, guys. It's fine. She knows it. Like, it's like, and the thing is, when she makes it, she's very proud of what she brings to me. You know what I mean? You know how, like, when your cat brings you, like, a dead field mouse? You know what I mean? Your cat's like, look what I brought you. It's still twitching because I just killed it because I love you. This is what I brought. That sense of pride of bringing, actually a dead field mouse, pretty good analogy in this instant. Here's the thing. My wife made me a skirt steak last week. A skirt steak, and usually if you want a well-done steak, you cook it a certain amount of time. If you have a skirt steak, you cook it in the same amount of time if you're my wife, which means that it's very dark and black. And then on top of it, she had cut out my name in letters, so Joel, in Fig Newton cookies. And you would think Fig Newtons don't go with skirt steak. You would be very right. They do not go together. It was nasty. Here's a case in point. One of our very first dates we went on, you guys. She invites me to her house. She's cooking dinner. I didn't know what I was in for. I'm just thinking one of our first dates. Okay, it's about time. Let's do this. All right, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, fellas. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you're like, okay, her house. This is good. So I go to her house. She cooks me dinner. She comes out with this giant mixing bowl, like a cake mixing bowl, probably about yay big, filled to the rim with white rice. Plain white rice. On the top was a microwave filet-o-fish sandwich from McDonald's. Next to it was a slice of Velveeta cheese, unwrapped. And next to that was a plain white bagel, uncut and untoasted. That was my dinner for the night. With a straight face, she goes, here's your dinner. And I was like, okay. And I start eating it. In my mind, I'm thinking, this better lead to sex. Because I'm getting my carb load on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be, at least like a big makeout session. Otherwise, I'm going to do wind sprints or something. I love her. And we don't have kids. We don't have kids. We like the process of making kids. We don't have kids. We don't want kids. We thought about having kids for a while. Then all our friends started having kids. And we did the new baby tour of all your friends having kids. And every time one of those kids started crying, we thought we would rather be at the movies right now. And we'd go to the movies. And it was easy when you don't have kids. And that freaks my mom out. My mom was like, but who's going to take care of you in your old age? And I'm like, Mom, the way I'm living without kids, I'm not going to make it to old age. You know what I'm saying? And I'm excited about that. You know, like when you have kids, that's 18 years of non-debilitated behavior, not good behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like that's 18 years tacked on to the end of your life. That's what makes you old age. But when you have 18 years of no kids, you can make dumb decisions. Like saying how many beers it takes you to get to Circus. You know what I'm saying? Like stupid shit like that. You're like, I could do this. I love Mom. My mom retired and moved to Las Vegas. No, actually, even more specifically, she moved to Henderson. Really, Henderson? You're like, let's go next door to Boring. Are you from Henderson?
Las Vegas.
You're from Las Vegas. That's near. Oh, you're all from Las Vegas? Oh, we should have carpooled together. I just came in this morning. Oh my gosh. Awesome. Zizix Road, what's up? That's the drivers right there. And my mom, I love her. My mom, she's from Austria. That's a German term, you guys. Austrian? That's a German term. That means, you know what it means? It means alcoholic. Yeah, she is like, I wasn't born, I was brewed. Not kidding you guys. But my mom kicks ass. She drinks like a fish, you guys. She smokes like a chimney, right? She gambles like a Kenny Rogers. You know what I mean? Just like she does. She has all the good vices. So when I was a teenager growing up and you go through your rebellious teenage years, I had nothing to rebel against. She was doing all the cool shit already, right? I was like, I'll read a book, Mom, I'll show you. I'm gonna get A's. Then I close my door quietly and go do a book report. So I'll show you, rebellious teenage. My mom's awesome. You know, before we got married, my buddy Miles, he goes, hey bro, do you guys have a hump list? You guys know what that is? Married couple right here? Yeah. I won't tell her that you were nodding. A hump list is some people call it a hump island, some people have different names for it. This is some couples do this. It's a list of fantasy celebrities that if you're in top five, whoa, usually it's just one, but all right, settle down there. Relax there, Madonna. So for everybody else, it's a list of celebrities, fantasy celebrities, that if you had relations with that celebrity while you're married, no repercussions on the relationship. Right? Like some of you are like, that's really messed up. And like the dudes are like, how do we start that conversation? I want to, do you guys have one of these lists right here? Like my wife and I don't. You guys have one of these lists right here? What's on the list? You don't have to give me all five. This isn't like we're not.
Randomly, well, Brad Pitt, Paul Rudd, George Clooney.
Just like a swing. Just the cast of Ocean's 11. Let's just go with that, shall we? The cast of Ocean's, except for like the old guy. No Elliot Gould. I mean, come on, I'm not weird. What about you, my friends? Who would be on your list? Mostly swimsuit. I like how they don't even have a name. We've broken the glass ceiling. Good job. Mostly swimsuit models, like if they're half naked and they're on the cover of something, I'll probably put it in her, you know. But like I'll eat dinner first. I'm not a dick. That's good. That's good. You guys have that. Like my wife and I, we don't have that because we love and respect each other. But no, it's cool that you guys are like, hey, we can talk about it out loud in front of everybody. Like, I mean, that's cool. That's exciting for you guys. My ex-girlfriend and I had one way back when. That's why she's my ex-girlfriend. Number one on her list was Brad Pitt. That's easy though. Brad Pitt, gay, straight, male, female, old, young. That's a cop-out. That's an easy go-to. My list, more practical. Number one on my list, her sister. You know what I mean? No, I saw her twice a year, you guys, and she was hot. I'm just saying, like a preemptive move. You know what I mean? Like just in case something happens. like she was on the list. I just thought it was cool like that. 7. How long have you guys been together? What number we're looking at? Almost 10 years. Married for 10 years?
Married for 5.
Married for 5. You do the 5 thing and then okay, that's solid. That's solid. You get to know each other. Married right here? No. Is that what's the relationship going on here? All right, mail order. We got it. Fair enough. A lot of sketchy people in the room tonight, everybody. A lot of sketchy people. You still got a shot, bro. You still got a shot. There's some weird people in this room. Once again, not even gonna tell. Especially because you're drinking a milk, dude. All right, that's just weird over here. Don't smell the milk. You put something in it. All right, so here's the thing. It's been 17 years. It's been a while since you dated, right? Like 17 years is a long time. Like I don't know if anybody's dating in this room, but people are doing things dating-wise that you couldn't really do back in the day. Like there's guys who send like pictures of their genitalia to girls via phones. Like that's like a thing, right? Like have you done this before? No, you haven't? All right. I'm just saying guys are doing this. And it offends some women, and I don't get that. I'm like, I think it's nice to have all the facts, make a well-informed decision. You know what I mean? Practical thinking. But like 17 years ago, 10 years ago, you couldn't do that. 17 years ago, you couldn't do that. If you wanted to do that, you'd have to like dig around your house for like the disposable camera. You know what I mean? And then you finally get it, you take one picture, then you gotta like wind it back in the day. You gotta wind the camera. Then you're like, oh shit, it's 24 roll. Then you gotta like just take pictures of things around your house, like ceiling fan, couch, chair. Let's use cat. Just use the whole thing up for that one picture. And then you finally get it, so you gotta go to Walgreens, 1 hour photo, you drop it off, you hope the guy who gets it's cool, you hope the guy developing it's even cooler. Then you gotta kick it around Walgreens for like an hour, you're like, oh look, knock off G.I. Joes, these are cool, G.I. Man, that's awesome. Then like an hour's up, you go to the photo booth, you pick up your pictures, guy high fives you, you're like, you looked at him, you asshole. Then you gotta take your picture, you go to the post office, you put it in the envelope, you gotta stamp it, address it, mail it. 3 days later, your girl got a dick pic. And you better hope she didn't throw the envelope away, because she's got no idea whose penis that is. I mean, she knows it's not one of her black friends, right? Because the color is a bit different, right? It's not one of her Asian friends, right? Because it's just like a little out of focus. You know what I mean? Good picture takers. Mixtapes. You ever make her a mixtape, my friends? No? All right, good enough. Romance. I know the romance is dead because you guys already have 38 fantasy celebrities. Mixtapes used to be a thing, like you just stack your CDs up and you got your boombox, so you got to time it out perfectly. Nowadays, like my friend right here, what are you, 17, 18? What are you looking at? 29? Same thing. Good job. Congrats on the moisturization. That's amazing. 29 and you're drinking water? What's up, Saturday? What's up, Burbank? Holla. Drinking water. It's raining outside. He's like, I'm thirsty. We haven't had rain in about a year. I'm thirsty. I need more water than what the Lord has provided me right now. Mixtapes. Nowadays you're just like, oh, I just Dropboxed you a playlist, girl, I love you. My girl, one time this girl gave me a mixtape. She goes, it starts out with the most romantic song ever. Most romantic song. I was like, oh, what is it? I think it's gonna be like something like Casey JoJo, you know what I mean? Or even Wonderful Tonight, old school. She goes, Tears in Heaven, Eric Clapton. And I was like, you know what that song's about, right? Like, it's about his son who fell off a hotel trellis, and then Eric is going to see him in heaven. That's what that song's like. It's really sad. And she was like, oh my God, it's so much more romantic than I thought it was going to be. Like, we almost didn't date for 8 months straight, you guys. Like, I almost called it off right then. But she was cute. You know what else we didn't have? You remember back in the day when you guys started dating, and you did the late night phone calls? Did you guys ever do that either? Never mind, I'm not going to go any more romance over here. You did it, right? The late night phone calls, maybe a few of you have had that. Not you, because they're at their dark hours and they cut off the phone line. But, I like how I branded this guy, by the way. Like, he's going to be walking around Burbank and just people are going to be crossing the street like, get away from that guy. He was at the comedy show. I miss the late night phone calls with the girl, right? Like, it's late night, it's like 3 a.m. and you're just like under your sheets and it's all stupid and mushy. And you're like, stop it. No, you hang up. I know you're not sleeping. I can still hear you breathing. Like, that was like, ooh, it's gross and mushy, but it's like 7 hours of conversation. And now the instant gratification that these cats are going through, like it's all texting now. There's no sweetness in that. Could you imagine texting that to a girl nowadays? Like, your girl's like, oh, I got a text from my man. Oh. No, you stopped texting me? Oh, another text right here. I know you're not sleeping. I can still hear you breathing. Like, it's, you lose something there, you know what I mean? I got a man crush. I'll drop it on you right here, my friend. I'll tell you. I got a man crush. Not you. I got a man crush. I'll tell you right now. I love Justin Timberlake. A couple fellas, I got you in the back. I feel you, brother. I feel you. I love Justin Timberlake, and I know like a couple guys like not on board with this, right? And I was like a lot of the guys in this room back in the day, because I wanted to forget the whole boy band movement of the late 90s and early 2000s. I was like, no, I'm sick of that music. I'm sick of Justin Timberlake. I want to forget you, JT, and Lance Bass, and Joey Fatone, Chris Kirkpatrick, JC Chaussee, even Brian Luttrell, Kevin Richardson, AJ McLean, Howie Dorough, Nick Carter. Get out of my head. Ashley Angel, O-Town, take that. Robbie Williams, get out of there. I'd already gotten over Donnie Wahlberg, Joey McIntyre, the Knight Brothers, and Danny Wood. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me started on Zayn Malik. I will flip my lid. Sick of that boy band stuff. But then JT comes out with his solo albums. Awesome. Amazing solo albums. SNL. Hilarious. Here's how big of a celebrity Justin Timberlake is, which is okay for me to say this. He's like an elite celebrity. That's like up here. That's like everybody you want to bang is like right up here. He's like an elite. He's on it as well. Every name I name is going to be on it. Simmer, you're going to be on it soon by the end of the night. You're going to be on her list. Don't worry about it. She's just collecting. She's like a hoarder of names for her list. No, here's how big of a celebrity Justin Timberlake is. Like, he's elite. Like, if I, as a straight dude, if I banged Justin Timberlake, I haven't. I'm just saying, like, fingers crossed. But if I had sex with him, this is how elite he is. As a straight, if I banged him, I would be able to tell all my fantasy football buddies about that. And they would be so damn proud of me. They'd be like, nice, you banged JT. High five. You can't say it about every celebrity. You couldn't say it about the lead singer of Nickelback. Couldn't say that. Your buddy would be like, why'd you have sex with Chad Kroger? That's really weird. Why would you do that? Yeah, I know his name. I made a judgment call, but that's a big elite celebrity thing. George Clooney on the list. On the list. Elite celebrity, you could do that. You're not buying this. If you, example, if you bang Dr. Dre, right? And you don't have to say yes or no, like he's not like waiting behind the curtain, like, is he gonna do it? Like coming out like a ball gag, hell yeah. No, but if you, like fingers crossed, I hope you say yes. No, if you bang Dr. Dre, that's not only, you bang, and you told your buddy right here, like, dude, I just had sex with Dr. Dre. Like at first he might be like, I didn't even, that's kind of gangsta, all right, that's good. But if you said, I just banged Soulja Boy, I said, get out of my car, you banged Soulja Boy, why would you do that? It's a separation right there. Matt Damon's on the list, but only after one of his good movies. Right? Like after The Bourne Identity, nice, you're banging Jason Bourne, I get that, high five. After We Bought a Zoo, no. No, sorry Matt Damon, you ruined it. The Promised Land, no. Elysium, maybe a low five. Action movie, kind of lame, but he was shirtless in it, so yeah. I'm gonna put Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson on that list. Just because if he came at you couldn't say no. So you might as well like, all right, Dwayne, let's do this. Get all Fast and Furious on me. I got low expectations for my career, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I think about that, like apparently, like most comedians, they want like their own Showtime special or their own sitcom based on their comedy. Not Joel Bryant, not this guy. Apparently, the only gauge I have is as long as I'm some straight dude's sexual fantasy, I'll be like, Mom, I made it, look at that.
Thanks a lot, you guys. My name is Joel Bryant. Have a great night.